Hey, this is Sasha. Thanks for joining me here on this week's episode. We're going to take a look at creating a powerful ebook title for your book. So stay tuned. I'm going to share with you my one big secret and trick to doing this. It's pretty simple. All right, so in this channel, we talk a lot about building business, money, wealth, that kind of thing. And it's really important for you to understand if you're trying to write an ebook that gets people, attracts people, gives them some form of, hey, I want that book, you got to have a powerful title. It's kind of like having a really good cover. It's the same thing. It sells your book. Just like a subject line in your newsletter list sells it to people to open up that email, and then inside that email you have to sell it for them to click links and so on. It's a process. So with ebooks, you got to have a powerful title. How do you do this? Well, there's a lot of different ways. You could contradict things, like such as how to get success by failing very often, or Seth Godin's book like The Purple Cow. You could have one simple idea. You could just be very specific, how to do X, Y, Z by doing A and B and C. So many ways to do that. I'm going to share with you one simple trick that I've learned that many people don't just talk about and get into it. So here's how it works. And let's go kind of on paper. So let's say you're writing a book about, it could be about power, it could be about success. Whatever your topic is, doesn't really matter. But what I want to share with you is if you're writing a book about, let's say, animals, okay, it doesn't sound very powerful. How do I make it more powerful? Well, I go a step further. Okay, let's say I went dinosaurs. All of a sudden, hey man, those dinosaurs are pretty powerful. Those dinosaurs just seem strong. Well, why is that? Well, they're big, they're huge, you know, they got some big teeth, they weigh a lot. Well, how do I take it even further? Well, what if I talk about a velociraptor? Whoa, all of a sudden these things could chew you up. They're smart, they're fast, and they have an edge in the species. So why is it that a velociraptor just seems so much more powerful or stronger than a dinosaur? Why is it that a dinosaur feels so much more powerful than if I say animals, animal success, animal power? Well, that's because we're looking at simple thing right here. Here's your magic bullet. It's called specifics. Okay. And when you're looking at specifics, you're looking at digging deeper. So you dig deeper into the subject. Anything that you're doing, okay, if you're looking at animal, you could say fish, and you could say shark, right? Hence, Shark Tank, the famous show, right? So when you look at this, hey, that's powerful. That seems so much better than just talking a little bit about, animals or fish, because you're not specific enough. And you'll notice this a lot when it comes to certain books. So for example, here's one over here. We have Rhinoceros Success. Rhinoceros Success, the secret to charging full speed towards every opportunity. So why does this just seem so much more powerful? Well, rhinos, what do? They charge, and a rhino is specific. What if I just said animal success? You know, it just would not feel as powerful. So it's the same thing, like cheetah going through at full speed. Cheetah success would have worked just as well, right? But getting specific into it, this was the choice. This book was marketed, it was promoted, and you can see it's got tons of great reviews on it, and the title is very good and very catchy. So that's my whole point, is that anything that you do in your title, you get specific with it. I'm not saying you got to get short with it, but you get specific with it. Of course, you could create, there's all kinds of different titles, like Tony Robbins right now. You could do single words titles. So if I have a single word title, a book could be, there's books called Unbroken, there could be Unshakable. There's all kinds of books that are named by single words, and they've done well, but it's difficult to kind of promote those things. And sometimes they work if you have a big enough name, but it's tricky. So for you, what I want you to do is take things a little bit further by getting more specific. And if you get specific, it allows you to create a little bit of a kind of a quick title, and then you could do your subtitle, which really explains what the book is really all about. And that's the whole key, and that's the point, is to be specific. Be specific in getting the emotional words, because that's the goal, is to get the emotional words. It's those emotional words that allow us to connect. If you don't have emotional words, otherwise those words, just like an animal, is just bland. It's not as specific, and it's not as emotional, and it doesn't catch the person off guard. So get deeper, get specific, and that's really where it'll allow you to craft a title that's more powerful. So you can see right here, Rhinoceros Success, and just looking through a lot of other books here, the Formative 5. It's a simple title right here, using the F and the F. There's a kind of rhyme in there, alliteration as well. And if you look, fostering grit, empathy, and other success skills every student needs. So the subtitle really explains the book, but the intro part, the powerful part that catches your attention is that beginning, and you're trying to get specific. 5. It's not, it's not the formative 272, it's the formative 5. The 12 habits, the 7 riches, the, all kinds of different things. So Stephen Covey here, if you look it up right here, and there's even an 8th habit, 7 habits of highly effective people. So why does this book work? It's because it's specific. It's 7. It's not, 322. It's specific. It's direct. And it creates emotion to the effective, highly effective people. So look at some of these books. Not all of them take this concept of, getting specific and getting down and dirty into the book. But I think if you go ahead and think about the specifics of your book and try to work with the emotion of the word, getting deeper and deeper with the specifics, and to find an emotional keyword, all of a sudden you'll have a way better edge to your book, creating a powerful title that really works. All right, so that pretty much wraps up and sums up our video, and hopefully you got a lot out of it. I just want to say, if you're interested in more great training, freebies, PDF, cheat sheets, all that good stuff, check out our website at backstageincome.com. That's where we have a lot of great stuff to offer you, from YouTube niches that pay to business books, and even video courses for blogging, video marketing, and YouTube. Definitely check that out if you're serious to ramp up your education. Now, if you want to just hang out on YouTube, be sure to subscribe here on the YouTube channel by clicking the face here, or get some of those freebies, PDFs, and cheat sheets by clicking the link over here. Anyways, thank you so much. And in the end, remember, do what you love, contribute to others, but most importantly, live life abundantly. I'll see you in the next video.